Well, guys, welcome to Downtown Melo. You're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Dubai for Monday, January 31st, 2022, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or a iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. I hope everyone had a fantastic weekend. Cheslie Kryst, the 2019 winner of the Miss USA pageant and a correspondent for the entertainment news program Extra, has died at the age of 30. Police said Kryst jumped from a Manhattan apartment building and was pronounced dead at the scene Sunday morning. Her family confirmed her death in a statement. Her family said, "In devastation and great sorrow, we shared the passing of our beloved Cheslie. Her great light was one that inspired others around the world with her beauty." Her family also added Cheslie embodied love and served others, whether through her work as an attorney fighting for social justice, as Miss USA, and as a host for Extra, but most importantly, as a daughter, sister, friend, mentor, and colleague. We know her impact will live on. Kryst, a former Division I athlete and North Carolina attorney, won the Miss USA pageant in May 2019 and competed in the Miss Universe pageant later that year. When Kryst was crowned, it marked more than a personal triumph. It meant that for the first time, three women, black women, were the reigning Miss USA, Miss Teen USA, and Miss America. In a statement Sunday, the nationally syndicated program Extra described Kryst as not just a vital part of the show, she was a beloved part of the Extra family and touched the entire staff. Our deepest condolences for all her family and friends. Kryst provided commentary at last month's Miss Universe pageant, which called her one of the brightest, warmest, and most kind people we have ever had the privilege of knowing. Our entire community mourns her loss. University of South Carolina praised the former student athlete, calling her a woman of many talents. Kryst also held an MBA from Wake Forest University. According to police, Kryst's body was found at approximately 7 a.m. Sunday in the front of the Orion Building, a high-rise on West 42nd Street in Midtown Manhattan. Leatherface is back after 50 years of hiding in a new poster for Netflix's upcoming horror film, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. The iconic horror villain stands inside a field wearing a new mask in the poster released on Twitter Friday. The tagline for the poster means "The Face of Madness returns." Netflix also announced that a new trailer for the film will arrive on Monday. The film, which acts as a sequel to 1974's The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, is coming to the streaming service on February 18th. Sarah Yarkin stars as Melody, who heads the remote town of Harlow, Texas, with her sister Leela, played by Asa Fisher, and friends Dante, played by Jacob Lattimore, and Ruth, played by Nell Hudson, to start a new business venture. The group then accidentally disrupt the home of Leatherface. Olwen Fury also returns as Sally Hardesty, the only survivor from the original film. David Blue Garcia serves as the director. Jason Momoa is set to appear in the next Fast and Furious action movie. Deadline, The Hollywood Reporter, and The Wrap reported the casting news on Friday. Plot details for F10 have not been disclosed, but Momoa is expected to play a villain. Shooting on the movie is expected to begin this spring. Set for release on May 19, 2023, it will star Vin Diesel, Tyrese Gibson, Ludacris, Michelle Rodriguez, and Sung Kang. The sequel follows 2021's F9, The Fast Saga. That blockbuster director, Justin Lin, is returning to helm the 10th movie. Meteorologist Dylan Dreyer has exited the weekend edition of NBC's Today Show. The married mother of three young sons will continue to appear on the weekday episodes of the morning program. Her final weekend show was Saturday and included a video of highlights from almost a decade of her work on Weekend Today. Dreyer said, really is incredible just to look back and think of the things I've been through, and not to mention everything I've done on the show." She added, "I really don't want to step away. I just don't think I can do 6 days a week anymore. The boys certainly keep me busy." Comedian John Mulaney has signed on to guest host Saturday Night Live for a fifth time on February 26 when the show returns after a 3-week break because of the Winter Olympics. Mulaney tweeted the show's announcement on his return, and just like that, indie rock band LCD Sound System will provide musical entertainment for the episode. Mulaney recently welcomed his first child, a son named Malcolm, with his girlfriend, actress Olivia Munn, after going to rehab for substance abuse issues and divorcing Anna Marie Tendler, his wife of 7 years. Other celebrities who have guest hosted SNL 5 times included Alec Baldwin, Steve Martin, John Goodman, Tom Hanks, Drew Barrymore, Scarlett Johansson, and Paul Rudd. Comedian Michael Che co-hosted his 155th Weekend Update segment on SNL this weekend. The SNL Network Twitter feed noted on tonight's SNL, Michael Che officially passed at Seth Meyers to become the second longest tenure Weekend Update anchor in the history of Saturday Night Live. His co-anchor Colin Jost holds the number one position, having hosted the Fox News Report for 162 episodes. Che became the first Black Weekend Update host in season 40 in 2014. Past anchors include Chevy Chase, Jane Curtin, Dan Aykroyd, Bill Murray, Kevin Nealon, Dallas Miller, Norm Macdonald, Colin Quinn, Jimmy Fallon, Tina Fey, and Amy Poehler. The Oklahoma zookeeper, best known as Joe Exotic in the Netflix series Tiger King, was resentenced to 25 years in prison in a murder-for-hire plot to knock off a rival. Joseph Maldonado Passage was originally sentenced to 264 months of a 22 years. U.S. District Judge shaved 12 months off of that sentence to 252 months of 21 years. Physicians diagnosed Maldonado Passage with prostate cancer in November, but he delayed radiation treatment to get an earlier resentencing hearing. An appeals court had ruled that U.S. District Judge Scott Polk erred during Maldonado Passage's original trial by not grouping together two murder-for-hire counts, opening the door for the resentencing. While the new sentencing guidelines allows for Polk to lower Maldonado's sentence to 17 years, he was not bound by them. Maldonado Passage has maintained his innocence throughout his 2019 trial, blaming what he calls fabricated evidence and untruthful witnesses for his guilty sentencing. Pop music icon and Oscar-winning actress Cher is teasing on social media her new cover of the Golden Girls theme song, Thank You for Being a Friend. The singer posted Friday alongside a clip of her performing the well-known song. Every Friend is Golden. Tune in at NBC Monday, January 31st, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. # celebrating Betty White. NBC is planning to air a TV special Monday celebrating the life of the Golden Girls and the Mary Tyler Moore show comedian Betty White, who died on December 31st at the age of 99. Guests on the program include U.S. President Joe Biden, Drew Barrymore, Valerie Bertinelli, Cher, Bryan Cranston, Ted Danson, Ellen DeGeneres, Jimmy Fallon, Tina Fey, Anna Gasteyer, Goldie Hawn, Vicki Lawrence, Jane Leeves, Jay Leno, Anthony Mackie, Wendy Malick, Joel McHale, Tracy Morgan, Gene Smart, and Mary Steenburgen. The network said in a press release, co-stars, friends, and admirers, and those who shared special moments with White recount their favorite memories and reveal untold stories to commemorate the life and legacy of the trailblazing television star. The telecast will include clips and never-before-seen footage that best capture White's irreverent tone, spirit, and impeccable comedic timing that are a hallmark of her decades-long career. The Golden Girls initially ran from 1985 to 1992. The sitcom is still popular in reruns. Spotify lost billions in market value after Neil Young pulled his music catalog from the streaming giant over his concerns that podcaster Joe Rogan was spreading COVID-19 misinformation. Shares on Spotify were $172.98 at market close Friday, down 12% from $195.53 at the close of trading last week before the controversy began, after reaching a 19-month low on Thursday amid trending social media campaigns to cancel subscriptions to the streaming platform. Estimates on the market value lost by Spotify range from $2 billion reported by Variety and $4 billion reported by the San Francisco Chronicle database. Spotify shares may continue to be affected when the market opens Monday after singer-songwriter Joni Mitchell announced Friday she would remove her music from the platform, followed by Niels Lofgren. On Sunday, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's company, Archwell Productions, released a statement attributed to a spokesperson addressing the recent COVID-19 misinformation controversy with Spotify, Deadline reported. The royal couple currently has a $25 million deal to make podcasts for the platform. The statement reads, "Since the inception of Archwell, we have worked to address the real-time global misinformation crisis. Hundreds of millions of people are affected by the serious harm of rampant mis- and disinformation every day." The spokesperson noted in the somewhat cryptic message that Harry and Meghan have raised concerns about, quote, the consequences of COVID-19 misinformation on Spotify since April 2021. The statement reads, "We have continued to express our concerns to Spotify to ensure changes to its platforms are made to help address this public health crisis. We look to Spotify to meet this moment and are committed to continuing our work together as it does." It was not immediately clear if the royal couple would seek to get out of the deal if they were to believe Spotify was not addressing the COVID-19 misinformation. Lofgren, the renowned rock guitarist and longtime member of Bruce Springsteen's E Street Band, announced Saturday he would pull his music catalog, which includes 28 solo records, in a message posted to the Neil Young Archives website. Apart from being a member of the E Street Band, for which he was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2014, Lofgren is also a member of Crazy Horse, which has been associated and performed with Young. Some of Lofgren's music has already been removed from the platform due to Young's exodus. Lofgren wrote, "Neil and I go back 53 years. Amy and I are honored and blessed to call Neil and Daryl friends." Before writing, all musicians and artists and music lovers to cut ties with Spotify. He became the third major artist to pull their music after Mitchell said Friday she would remove her music from Spotify in protest after recent controversy between Neil Young and the music streaming giant over podcaster Joe Rogan's COVID-19 misinformation. Mitchell, whose music garners 3.7 million monthly listeners on the platform, released a statement on her website Friday titled, "I Stand with Neil Young." She was the first major artist to follow Young in leaving Spotify. The singer-songwriter, who has earned 9 Grammy Awards, including a Lifetime Achievement Award for her contributions to music, has sold millions of her 19 studio albums since her career began in 1968. She has also been inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and ranked 9th on Rolling Stone's list of 100 greatest songwriters of all time. Spotify agreed to pay Rogan $100 million in 2020 for exclusive rights to air the Joe Rogan Experience, which is one of the most popular programs in the world. WKRP in Cincinnati, head of the class, actor Howard Hesseman has died at the age of 81. His wife, Caroline Ducro, and manager Robbie Cass announced on Sunday. Ducro told The Hollywood Reporter that Hesseman died Saturday at Cedars-Sinai Medical Center in Los Angeles. The cause was complications from colon cancer he underwent last summer. The two-time Emmy nominee played radio disc jockey Dr. Johnny Fever on WKRP from 1978 to 1982, and teacher Charlie Moore on Head of the Class from 1986 to 1990. The soundtrack to Lin-Manuel Miranda's movie musical Encanto is the #1 album in the U.S. this week. Coming in at number 2 on the Billboard 200 charts is Gonna Diaz Forever, followed by The Weeknd's Dawn FM at number 3, Adele's 30 at number 4, and Morgan Wallen's Dangerous Devil album at number 5. Rounding up the top tier are the Lumineers' Bright Side at number 6, The Weeknd's The Highlights at number 7, Drake's Certified Lover Boy at number 8, Olivia Rodrigo's Sour at number 9, and Doja Cat's Planet Her at number 10. And finally, Spider-Man No Way Home is the #1 movie in North America, again, earning an additional $11 million in receipts this weekend, boxofficemojo.com announced on Sunday. The Tom Holland Zendaya comic book adaptation has earned more than $1 billion globally since it was released in theaters in December. Coming in #2 this week is Scream with $7.4 million, followed by Sing with $4.8 million, Redeeming Love at #4 with $1.9 million, and The King's Man at #5 with $1.7 million. All right, at the top tier are The 355 at #6 with $1.4 million, American Underdog at #7 with $1.2 million, Ghostbusters Afterlife at #8 with $770,000, Licorice Pizza at #9 with $690,000, and West Side Story at #10 with $614,000. This weekend's top 10 movies grossed a total of about $31.5 million. Last weekend's top 10, which was also led by Spider-Man, raked in at about $42.2 million. And that is your entertainment report for Monday, January 31st, 2022. I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back tomorrow to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Good night, and God bless you all.